Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to another episode of this series on how to get through the pandemic during this crisis in 2021 and take your business to another level. So, thanks to Afin Bank for bringing us this series. And let me just share my screen, then we can get started. Okay. Okay, so good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are, whatever time you're watching this. This is the episode 4 of the 7 strategies of how to get through the COVID crisis in 2021. So if you missed the first 3 episodes, go and get it. The first episode is about identifying the 5 mega trends currently and the impact on business and then what we do about it. Episode 2 was about financial resilience, how to build a war chest so that you can get through this. Episode 3 was about building a team and organizational resilience. And now, episode 4, we're going to talk about resilient leadership, how to bounce back from adversity. So, we've just gone through the whole year. 2020 was a tough year, was a challenging year for most people, for most of us. And how do you get through things like that? No, and 2021 looks like not much difference. We are a lot of the country is still under CMCO or some form of MCO, some form of lockdown. Yes, we've got some good news. There's a vaccine or a couple of vaccines identified available, but it won't be for another year until we can roll it out and start to really see the benefits for the whole community, not just for individuals, but the whole community. So things are going to continue to be up and down and challenging. So what do we need to do? First of all, let's understand what resilience means. The word resilience, according to the dictionary, is the ability to recover from or adjust easily to misfortune or change. So in times like this where there's so much change going on, every other day there's some new difference, changes, big impact on all kinds of things from the economy to our business to politics and so on and so forth. So being a business owner, being an entrepreneur, we always say never give up, right? Always we'll find a way. So entrepreneurs find a way. So this is one of the qualities of resilience, no? When things are tough, when things are challenging, we never give up and we find a way. And there's a Chinese saying I came across recently that says, when the horse dies, get down and walk. Yeah. So your business may be falling or collapsing, but we can start again, we can rebuild again, we can always start a new business. Yeah. And many successful people were once bankrupt. So don't get discouraged. Now, how do we build resilience? Resilience means being flexible, flexible in our planning, flexible in our actions, flexible from day to day, from week to week, and to be able to withstand the shock, the impact, that we're getting shocks there all the time. Ability to adapt to change, rapid change, yeah, whether it's a lousy political announcement a week ago or over the weekend or whatever. So we have to adapt to change and to stay focused on our goals so that we can pursue our goals. Now, this is the beginning of a new year. If you haven't set your goals, then you need to attend my goal setting workshop. I think and you need to anticipate race and also protect our weak spots. So every business has got some weak spots. You have to identify what they are and protect them. So these are if you like, the 6 pillars of building a business resilience actually. And I'm going to share with you 5 ways to increase your resilience. So as a leader, you need to be resilient. So we're all business leaders in our business, in our company. We have to be resilient. So I have a very simple formula. First thing is to get enough rest, get enough sleep, because your mind is being worked all the time. And when you sleep, the subconscious mind is still working, making sure your heart is pumping, your lungs are breathing, and so on. But the conscious part needs to rest so they can discharge all the toxins. And this has been scientifically proven, no? So when you sleep well, the toxins are discharged so that when you're awake and conscious, your mind is clear and fresh and you can make more better decisions. So being successful is about making better decisions. So you want to make sure you get enough sleep. You don't want to wake up groggy, semi-conscious, not really fully awake, not fully functioning. That's not good. Yeah, especially in times of crisis like this. Second one is to exercise and improve your physical strength. And many studies have shown that exercise helps our brain performance as well. Not only it keeps us physically fit, but it also helps our brain to function better and helps us to control our nerves and get better control of our temperament and so on. The third one is, of course, always to maintain a cheerful and optimistic, positive outlook and attitude. That's very important, no? So, is the case of the glass half full or half empty? So we always look at it as half full, right? So positiveness means how do we spin something to look at it positively? How do we look at what else can we do? How can we overcome this? What options do we have? What strategies can we put in place? You know? So we're always asking the what else question rather than, oh dear, how are we going to get out of this mess? Those are bad questions, wrong questions to ask. And of course, to stay positive in our mindset, one of the things I always advocate and share and teach my clients is to practice the attitude of gratitude. So look at what are the things you're grateful for. The fact that we are awake, the fact that we woke up this morning is something we're grateful for. The fact that we are still breathing and not having to is something we're grateful for. The fact that we have a roof over our shoulder, over our heads, or whatever, is something we're grateful for. Well, what are we grateful for? Our family, our friends, our associates, our colleagues, our staff, and so on and so forth. And also, if you're like me, I'm Catholic, so I practice prayer, but you can also meditate. No? So meditate means you calm yourself down, reflect, and recondition your mind. And of course, very important, your basic building block is your physical self. So ensure you have proper nutrition. Proper nutrition means you don't take junk food. Some people binge eat, especially when it's lockdown and work from home. And then some people, when they get depressed, they eat more, they eat junk food. So be careful what you eat, watch what you eat. Make sure you eat the nutritious stuff. Make sure you eat things that will give you energy, give you, take a lot of proteins, and also hydrate yourself. Make sure water is very important. Okay, so those are the 5 ways to increase your resilience. And I actually call it my EARN, you earn your resilience. So exercise, attitude, rest, and nutrition. Okay, of course, when it came to attitude, I gave you a double bonus. Okay, so I just want to finish off by telling you that leadership at the end of the day comes down to character. So those things I've shared with you are strategies to help you to stay calm, to stay positive, to stay dynamic and energetic. But at the end of the day, it comes down to our character as a leader. So I want to quote Marcus Aurelius, who was not only a Stoic philosopher, but he was also an emperor. So if you like, this guy was a philosophical emperor. And this is going back to the Greek times, no? So he says, if it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it. So character at the end of the day is the foundation of leadership. And character means you develop qualities like patience, like perseverance, like positivity, justice, fairness, and all that. Yeah. So if you want to find out more, we have a program called Virtuous Leadership, and you can ask us about that. I'm throwing in number 6. Another thing you can do is learn from the crisis. So as they say, don't let a good crisis go to waste. What can you learn, or what have you learned about this crisis? Where are the weak spots in your business that need to be strengthened, no? And then you can get hold of this book of mine, ProfitMAX Your Business, how to build a solid business to withstand good times as well as tough times like this. So in times of crisis, you need to have a solid business that can withstand all kinds of attacks. Okay, so yeah, and if you want a free resilience mindset pack, just send an email to success@peterlamcoach. So that's it for this episode. Once again, our gratefulness to Afin Bank.